I will go over my stats for 2016. That's kind of a record of what actually happened this year in my book life, and there might be somebody out there that cares about that stuff, but the nerds. And I think I will go over what my goals are for 2017. So without further ado, let's get started. And I think I'm just going to throw all these numbers up here on the screen and go down through them. Alright, so my Goodreads goal was to be at 65 books this year. 65. I think that's what I had it at last year, and I beat it by like 5 or 10, something like that. And I figured I would read about the same. One of my goals this year was to try to read books better, or try to be in the book more, if that makes any sense. But didn't really happen because I read I finished 91 books this year. 91. That's a lot higher than my goal. So, woo me, yeah. But anyways, let's go down through these. Shortest book was Animal Farm. Great book. I don't even think it's a novel. I think that classifies as a novella, but I'm not quite sure about that. I didn't look at the numbers. Longest one was Heir of Navron. So hey, I thought I read bigger books than that this year. I thought I hit like a couple 1,000-page books, but I don't guess I did. The Goodreads has an average page that I've done, which doesn't really matter because I listen to the book. I don't actually read it. So it was like 441. I ain't even gonna put that up here. The most popular book I read was Harry Potter. So there is that. His first one. Least popular was 2D6, which is understandable because it's self-published by a guy who teaches English in Korea. So, I think it's Korea. I don't know. It don't matter. Anyways, my average rating was a 4, which it is every year. I try not to read crap books, so I'm not going to hit very many 2s. And 3s are okay every now and then, but nobody wants to do them. But I digress. The most important thing is that I read 18 books that I thought were worth 5 stars. 18. That's a huge number. Now, in my little choosing's defense, like how I choose, defense of that, I would say that, I did do all the Harry Potters back in September, and I gave each one of them a 5-star. I think most people do. So, anyways, if you took all them out, that'd still be 11, right? 8, 9, or 7 Harry Potter? Yeah, we're going to go with 11. So if you took out all the Harry Potter, there'd still be 11 books that I read this year that were what I would consider 5 stars. Now I'm going to make a separate video about what my favorite books were this year. Go over the 5-star books. So I'll do that in a separate video. Anyways, let's get on to my goals. Alright, so my actual number count that I'm going to do, I can't decide. I don't want to leave it at 65 because it seems like everybody's doing that now. Or they're just like dropping it down to 1, which I don't really understand. I mean, kind of goals, people. Goals. So I think I'm going to kick it up to 70. Okay? And I'm not going to take it up to 90, based on what I did this year for a reason that I'm going to get to in a second. But anyways, I would like to start working on learning another language and stick to it. I try this every year. It's always on my list. You got lose weight, learn the language. That's always on the list of stuff to do a year. I normally get like 3 weeks into some Duolingo app or Rosetta Stone, and then I peter out. But I don't know, I might try Hebrew or German again. I'll try German again, maybe. No, I'll go with Hebrew. I don't know. That's for a later time. I want to read actual books this year. I've done a couple, but they were more like exercise oriented, like how to, like the Defying Gravity was talking about, how to progress through body weight exercises and stuff like that. But I want to actually read novellas. I think I'm going to start off with novellas because I have a hard time like keeping focused on what I'm reading at any time. Like I remember getting articles in magazines I liked when I was a kid and not being able to finish the article because I couldn't focus on it. My mind would wander. So I'm gonna start off with novellas, and once I get into the swing of thing, I might go up to a book. I don't know how many I want to do a year. Let's see here. Let's throw out some arbitrary number right now that I'm gonna go ahead and shoot myself in the back with right now. So we'll do 10. 10's my number. I just come up with that. I don't know why 10. I don't know, but I'm gonna try and stick to that because I threw out a number there, and by God, I'm gonna try and stick to it. So, anyways, next, let's see here. Look at my list. I want to reread 12 books, and that's the reason why I didn't want to set my goal to 90. I want to reread one book a month that is one that I considered one of my favorite books, like is in my favorite book list, and see if now, after time has gone by and I've finished so many books, that I actually like that book still. See if I'm still into that book or if I've changed. I don't know if I'll change my rating on it, because at some point in my life I thought it was a 5. Okay? But I want to go back over the books and see if there's things that I missed, or see if it hits me at a different spot, or I connect with a different character, or whatever. But so far I've gotten a list of like 10 that I'm going to do, and then reserve 2 spots for something else that might come up later, or something that might strike me as, hey, I need to put this on that list. So one is Night Angel, or the Night Angel trilogy. I haven't decided if on these series ones, if I'm going to do the series or the whole series, or just the first book. I'm not sure. So 1 month I'm going to do Night Angel. 1 month I'm going to do Broken Empire. 1 month I'll do Lies of Locke Lamore. I'll probably just do the first book on that one. 1 month I'll do Mistborn. 1 month I'll do Old Man's War. On that one I'll just do the first one. 1 month I'll try and do First Law, although that trilogy is kind of big, so I might not be able to get that done all in 1 month. 1 month I want to do The Name of the Wind. I need to get back into this book because, at some point in my life I'm hoping he finishes the 3rd one, so maybe it'll be this year. It won't be this year, but maybe. And it's been like, I don't know, forever since I read that book. I forgot everything that's happened in it. Anyways, the 8th book is Starship Troopers. 9th book is Hyperion, and 10th book is Bloodsong. So, anyways, that leaves me 2 spots that, as I'm going through the year, I'm like, you know what, I really want to reread The Count of Monte Cristo. It won't be The Count of Monte Cristo. I would really like to reread it, but that is just an insanely long book. And, there's some parts that just, like, drag out in there. But, yeah, I'm going to leave 2 spots open. I'm babbling. I don't know of anything else to say here. So out of those goals, I think my most anticipated thing that I really got a lot of joy for right now is the reading novellas. And I'm sure that joy for that is going to plummet as soon as I start. But right now, I'm like all hyped about it. I am like hype manning the shit out of myself. So, I can't wait. I might start today. Probably won't. I got some things to do today that's going to stop me from actually even listening to one, much less read one. But, I digress. And like the rereading books is something that I've been wanting to do for like a couple years, but I couldn't justify like stopping myself from learning something new, like getting a new book under my belt by just going over something I went over before, It's like when you sit down and watch Netflix, there's like all this stuff. I mean, why would I rewatch something I've seen before? I've seen that. I need to see something new, regardless of whether that thing that I like, I know is a 5, and that thing that I'm not sure about turns out to be a 2, But anyways, I'm babbling now. So, y'all have a good year, and peace out.